All right, so I just got this Yes Welder Flux-140 Flex lift TIG, MIG, and stick welder. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. It's $70. It's like a micro welder. And who is this for? I would say this is for the DIYer. This is somebody who their lawnmower deck's got a few holes in it. They want to patch it. They want to weld it up. They want to make a bracket. They want to fix their trailer hitch. That's who this is for. This is the market for this. This is not industrial welding. So there's that. You got your standard on and off switch. You got your computer fan, like a lot of these small welders have. One thing I noticed out of the box was my door was dinged in. I don't know if you can see that, but it makes it hard for the door to open, especially with one hand. Okay. So that's that. I mean, you get about a 6-foot power cord. Power cord's okay. This is supposed to be, I think, 140 amps. It doesn't matter. You're going to pull this out and you're going to use it to weld your deck and little things around the house that need to be fixed. So for $70, will this do the job? Absolutely. So let's take a look at what $70 gets you besides the welder. Well, here's your gun. It's got about a 5 or 6 foot cord. The button is kind of clickety-clickety. Got a tip, you get an extra tip. You're going to need those. I would recommend going to Harbor Freight and picking up a pack of tips. Here is your clamp, which this is for your ground. This is actually pretty nice. I mean, it's even got this extra little copper bit here, which, you know, a lot of people rant and rave about that you need. And even the Harbor Freight Easy Flux 125 doesn't have that, so I like that. I mean, for $70. And you got your stick welder. So I don't like to stick weld, so I'll probably never use this. But if somebody comes around and they want to stick weld, I'll have it. It's pretty standard for these VVOR sets, Easy Flux, any Chinese type stick welder. This is what you're going to get. Once again, probably a 3-foot cord, maybe 5. But let's go over to the Harbor Freight titanium Easy Flux 125 welder. And this is the comparison. I mean, side by side, let's see if I can get it in there a little better. It looks pretty, I mean, it's a lot bigger than than the Yes Welder. And everything's right here, and this just does MIG. And here's its clamp. I mean, this is what comes with it. Everybody recommends that you upgrade it. I never have. I've been using this welder for 3 years. It's seen some decent action. I mean, it's welded quite a few projects together. Mini bikes, stuff like that. Okay. So that's the difference between $70 and $140, right? Is there a quality difference? Yeah, of course there is. I mean, even though the Harbor Freight's gun here, which actually that feels like, I don't know. I kind of like the clickiness, but it works. And my tip's seen better days. This is made out of plastic. So do with that what you will. That's the comparison. I mean, this is a $140 welder that everybody recommends. This is your $70 welder that's going to do exactly what you need it to do. And 2 times a year, you'll use your welder. You'll weld your deck. You'll make a bracket to hang something up outside. And this will work just fine. So, with that being said, I'm going to demonstrate this. I'm going to weld a piece of metal together and show you that it does work. I'm going to see if there is a difference between the welding on this and the welding on that. But I'm sure it's fine. You know, I'm not expecting anything. I think as far as the welding part goes, if anything fails or isn't, it's probably this stuff. You know, it's just, if you're going to use this more than 5 times a year, every year, this would probably last you 3 years. You know what I mean? So if you're going to pull this out twice a year just to weld up something real quick and put it away, this is easily a 20-year welder right here. Just to get it out, use it, put it back up. And it's compact. It's like super compact. And this is for somebody that doesn't want their shop to take up a lot of space with a welder. I mean, if you don't use a welder a lot, this is for you. This is for you. This takes up a little more space. You know, you got all these cables and wires hanging all over the place. I would say if you want to use it long term, like more than 5 times a year, go ahead and pick up the titanium. If you got a project that you don't need it to, you need your welder to work, pick this up. But if you're just absolutely you don't want to spend any money, and you've got this one project and you might use it in the future, go ahead and pick this up. So here's where you would put your spool, which it does not come with a spool of wire. It takes 2 pound only. You can't put a 10-pound spool in here. And we'll feed it through and we'll do all that. And we'll check this thing out and see how it works. That's the next part of the video. All right, guys, I wanted to show you how you actually set this up. So I use this INE wire you can find on eBay for like 20 bucks. This is a 0.30 gauge. This is all I've pretty much used. But you can see that you take this off, this pops off too, there's a spring. You slide this on, put it back on in reverse, wire it underneath, stick it through this cone. It'll come through here, and you'll stop about right here. Make sure that you have your gun hooked up, and then when you do, pull your trigger. And once you pull your trigger, this wire will feed through there and through your gun and come out the tip. If too much comes out the tip, just cut the excess off. I would say that's good. That's a good amount. You can see I've already used it. This is a tensioner, so if your wire is slipping, you'll tension it. If it's not coming out, or you push the trigger and nothing's working, you've tightened it too much. But this is out of the box. Try not to touch it out of the box. Use it. If you don't like the way that it's coming out, adjust it. I generally don't have a problem with this sort of thing. So once again, this is where you hook your gun. This is where you'll hook your ground clamp. And I guess this is for stick welding. And here's your screen, which we'll go ahead and peel the sticker off. Nice unit. Guys, here's the end result. Like I say, I don't do this every day, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And for me, to hold this little piece of metal together, this is off a garden tractor, this will do. This will hold just fine. Run you a grinder over it, paint it, forget about it. And the thing I like about this welder, I actually like it better than my Easy Flux 125. And I say that because the weld was so smooth. I mean, just out of the box. I didn't have to dial it in. I mean, that's amazing to me that I could do that. I mean, I've never had it run that smooth on my Easy Flux. Now, you could say, well, that's operator error. You don't know what you're doing. Well, a lot of people buying these don't know what they're doing. So to be able to plug it in, turn it on, and make a decent little weld, a little beginner looking weld, I'd say that's pretty good. So if this is what you're looking for, you just want 2 pieces of metal to hold together, this will do it. 70 bucks. Any more than that, I probably wouldn't pay that. I'd probably go ahead and get the Harbor Freight. I mean, you can dial that thing in and make it sing if you want to. But this one, it did fantastic right out of the box. I have to say, this thing was great right out of the box. So pick it up. If you like this video, like it. If you don't. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.